All right, good afternoon. Good afternoon. How you doing? This is Coach Carvel Bailey, and this is Lunch and Learn again. What we're doing today is I'm actually working with one of my clients, and I am going to allow you to look over my shoulder as we help Kendrick really dive into and complete his athletic resume. All right. So if you have any questions, just type them in the chat and I'll try to answer them as best as possible. All right. We're not going to be on too long here, and we'll be right back after this.
Yo, just so you understand it, this is Coach Carvel Bailey's program with the spirit of Bob Hambry. This is Blessed to Ball, helping athletes, and we represent. Study your craft, your mentality leads to excellence. It's all about your mindset. We'll never stop addressing this, so be positive and not a pessimist. Confidence took James Harden higher. If you really want it, it ain't gonna be easy. It's gonna be hard as carbon fiber, but we got you. From counseling to workshops, we do it. You'll go farther with a scholarship. We'll help you get recruited. Yo, anyone can dribble and shoot, but it's the ones who study basketball internally that make it to Duke University. Knowledge goes around. The game is played from the neck up and not from the shoulders down. This is Blessed to Ball, helping you with obstacles. The athletes are the rocket. Blessed to Ball is the rocket fuel. If you hit a wall, we can help you slowly climb it. So keep a Mamba mentality like Kobe Bryant. Blessed to Ball. Cherish the opportunities that you have. Blessed to Ball. Use your mentality to master the craft. Blessed to Ball. Come join our team, it's a new day. Follow our steps and watch how much better you play. Blessed to Ball. Cherish the opportunities that you have. Blessed to Ball. Use your mentality to master the craft. Blessed to Ball. Come join our team, it's a new day. Follow our steps and watch how much better you play. Yo, Coach Carvel Bailey. Hey, listen to your coach, man. He ain't no scrub off the street. That man got credentials, academic and street. Believe it, and my name is Strategic.
All right, again, welcome to another installment, another episode of Coach Carvel Bailey's Lunch and Learn. Today, I'm allowing you to look over my shoulder for a minute. I'm working with a client of mine out of Louisiana, and we're polishing up his athletic resume. So, Kenny, you ready? Can you hear me? You on mute?
Yes, sir.
All right, perfect. All right, so let's get into it. So the purposes of completing an athletic resume is so that you can have the necessary things. This is one of the tools that you need, and we've kind of talked about that you need in your toolbox. So as you're speaking to coaches, you're approaching coaches, evaluators, scouts, whatever it is, having an athletic resume will make you much more marketable because it kind of puts your words into like on paper. And so I know you started it from the template that I sent you. So let's go here, right? So you can see my screen. All right. So I'm gonna go straight to the resume and we're going to just talk about it. All right. So now the first thing that I see, right? Nice picture. If you have one that may show your face a little bit more, I would say definitely use a picture that's a little bit more clear, right? That way, if you're sending out your resume and now if you get it to somebody, and let's say that you're in a gym of 100, 300, whatever people, they can kind of know exactly who they're looking for. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
Right. So I like the action photo But if you can get one that has like a better headshot, like still with a uniform on, still in your basketball attire, but I would maybe change this so that it's not as much space and it focuses more on you than anything else. Okay.
Okay.
So that's the first thing that I'll do. Now, if you don't have another picture, I would say maybe just crop this down to where you getting some of these sides off. So it's not so much room to where the picture is a little smaller where it just focuses on you.
Okay.
All right. Okay. Now, Kendrick Caldwell, this is good. I would probably, I don't know if I have editing access. Let me see if I got editing access. Okay, perfect. So I would probably go here and I would probably minimize this a little bit so that your whole name can fit in one line.
Okay.
Okay. So, and I know that you wanted to say make it big or make it bold, but if you wanted to stand out, one thing that you could do is maybe give it another color.
Okay.
You see what I just did?
Mm-hmm. Make it pop out.
Yeah. Yeah. And so now this, where it says two-way multi-position forward, right? Two-way multi-position forward. What does that mean? Right? I don't really know what that means. And here's why I don't know what it means. Because there's a new saying now, and people say like two-way players.
Mm-hmm.
Well, a lot of people that talk about basketball don't really understand basketball. So when you put two-way multi-position player, were you speaking in reference of how people say he's a two-way player?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now basketball has how many ends of the court?
2.
Two. One end is called what?
But
What's one end called? You go down to play.
the transition or offense
No, right. You go down and play offense, and then you come back down to play what?
defense.
So it's two sides of the court, and it's called what?
Offense and defense.
Now, this is not football, right?
No, sir.
Can you just play on one side of the ball in basketball?
Mm-mm.
So when people say a two-way player, that doesn't even make sense to me. Are you catching what I'm throwing?
Mm-hmm.
Right? Because you're supposed to be a two-way player, right?
Right.
If you can play
Yeah.
offense, then you should be to play defense,
Yeah.
right? Nobody wants to. That sounds sexy
Mm-hmm.
to somebody that don't know what they're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
But you telling me that you're a two-way player, well, you better be, right?
Yeah.
If I'm going to recruit you, if I'm gonna be dealing with you, then you better play both ends of the court. So
Mhm.
now, yes, you have to describe yourself here, right? So here you're talking about yourself, but what else can you say? How can you say this in another way without saying two-way?
Defensive. Let's see. Instead of two, I would probably say like a defensive. A rim protector forward.
How would you say it? Say it again.
A rim protector forward.
Okay. How would you describe your game in 2 to 4 words? So you just gave me rim protector. So what
Mhm.
else?
Rim protector.
What else can you do?
Playing the post and shoot.
Okay. So maybe put something down here like shooting rim protector,
Okay.
right?
Mhm.
Or a rim protector with the ability to also shoot the ball. So now when I see Kendrick Caldwell, what am I thinking about? Okay, this person, two-way position player. That don't really tell me anything.
Yeah.
But if you say, okay, Kendrick Caldwell, well, okay, little thing about, okay, rim protector who can also shoot it. Okay. Now rim protector stands out to me because everybody, because that's talking about defense, right?
Mm-hmm.
Are you with me? Right. And so
Yes, sir.
the way that you get on the court is by playing defense.
Mm-hmm.
Now you stand on the court, that has to do with your production. But a coach will put you in the game because they need help defensively more than offensively. So
Mm-hmm.
by just putting here rim protector with the ability to shoot it, or a rim protector with an uncanny shooting ability.
Yeah, I like that one.
All right. I hope you're taking notes. You should be taking notes, right?
Yes, sir.
Because I'm here now as I'm doing this, and I can send this back to you, but you could be working on it also if you have it pulled up. But if you don't have it pulled up, then you need to be taking notes. So you got your name and you've highlighted, you made it bold so it stand out. Now this is going to describe you. So now you got your education, right? So the most recent first, and then you go here, right? Now just and I know why, but so that you understand too, right? If some this may come up, this may come up, right? And say, okay, well, I see you've been to like 3 schools in 3 years. Like, what's
Yeah.
going on, right? So this may come up, so you have to be ready to be honest, right? You have to be ready to the same way we had the conversation. You have to be ready to be honest and have the conversation. Again, GPA here, I would put cumulative GPA 3.2. And the same way with that, I would probably highlight it and make it a little bold. So for those that are looking over my shoulder right now, I am with a client of mine and we are improving his basketball resume that we help all of our athletes do. And so for some reason, it's not letting me bold, Ken, but you'll just have to come back. Okay, there it is right there. Bingo, right? Bold. Now, cumulative 3.2. Now, playing experience, right? So now you got the high school, right? Now here, okay, the homeschool. Now here in Illinois, and this is what I learned too. There's a national homeschool league. I'm not sure if you play in it, but if there's a national homeschool league that plays by me, and they have thousands of teams in this league nationally. It's almost like an AAU, like when people talk about being on a circuit, like
Yeah.
there's an enormous, and I was like, are these all homeschool kids? They was like, yeah. They was like, there is the homeschool league is the biggest league in the country that a lot of people don't know, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I would put the team or the
Okay.
league that I'm in because this tells me nothing, right?
Okay.
Now, stats, okay, good, right? All state, all district. If you got like all academic, right? Stats. These are stats.
Mm-hmm.
These are accomplishments. What other accomplishments have you got? If you got a 3.2 grade point average, you probably got some academic accomplishments too. So I would put academic accomplishments in here, right?
Okay.
So I would put some academic accomplishments here. I'm gonna just start this out so that you know to come back and fix this, right? Academic accomplishments. Now, skills. So rebounding, right? So like top rebounder, and then you got height. What do you mean by that?
Rebound the ball like at the highest point when it's coming down.
Okay, so that's not important.
Okay.
If you get the ball, that's all I care about. Does that
Yeah.
make sense, right?
Yes, sir.
So and this goes into, right, you're like air traffic controller, you want to be thorough and explain, right? Explain it in full. But here you don't need to. So
Okay.
with skills, I would just put rebounding, right? What else? What other skills do you have, right? So the rim protector, I would definitely get that out of there, right? This height, I would get that out of there. Um, okay, guard multiple positions. I would just put defender.
Okay.
All right.
Hmm.
Um, now here, when you're talking about post player, that's really not a skill. Floor general, right? Really not a skill. Again, talking about what can you do, right? What is it that can you do? Passes have high percentage. Again, I don't know what that means. So you can put passing also, right? Free throw shooter, almost never miss. So here with skills, you can probably talk about when you say you never miss, what does that mean? Are you 85%, 97%? Like, what does that mean? But here it looks like you did a lot of overthinking.
Hmm.
When we're talking about basketball skills, what do you do, right? What type of rebounding, ball handling, leadership skills, right? Can you be a leader? Do you have social skills, right? Do you have those other type of skills? Does that make sense? All
Yes, sir.
right. And now here, hold on, Kelsey. Hold on. Give me a minute. Have a seat. Um, here, when you have a profile, right? So I love this quote, right? A wise man once said, "The big man makes a difference in every game." Who was the wise man? What was it? Me? Was it somebody that quoted, right?
Hmm.
So maybe so you can put a wise man, but then here, who's the wise man? Or put say like Coach Rick Pitino once said, right? And then you put "and I do." I would take that out, right?
Okay.
I would take this out, and I do. The team follows my pace. I would probably take that out, and I would put right. I am the big man, right? I am the big man who's coachable, marketable, and all of those things, right? So I would probably put that there. Contact information, that's all good here. Website, if you don't have one, on our next call, I can talk to you about how to just purchase a website for
Hmm.
about $3, right? Purchase a domain, even if you don't have anything on it. But here, maybe take out website, and you could put like contact info, and I'll show you how to get a temporary website too, to where everything will go. As we go further and further, I'll show you where you're going to post all this information in one place. All right, so we're not going to necessarily go over that today.
Okay.
Email, cool. Hobbies, reading, coding, gym, cooking, all that's good. Film, videos, right? both
Hmm.
both of these links, y'all allowed. These links are good, but as we
Hmm.
said, we want some better video. So even if it's just you working out, or you going to, a showcase or two, whatever it is, let's put, even if you keep these two videos, let's put one or two better videos at the top that's more current, because these videos seem to be a little older, and
Hmm.
so let's make them a little bit more current. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
All right. And I think once you got that, then I think that you'll be fine. So again, the picture, we're gonna change this two-way, right?
Hmm.
And obviously this moves up, but whatever I was doing, it moved it down so you can move it back up, right? Profile, we took some of those things out, changed that, took some of those things out. So once you make those changes and those adjustments, then send it back to me
Yes, sir.
and let me know, and then from there, then we can touch on it real quick, and then add whatever the final pieces to it, and then have you ready for the next couple weeks, so when we get ready to present this thing.
All right.
All right, you got
Yes,
me.
sir.
And I know prom is coming up, so again, as we talked yesterday, enjoy prom. do the work you got to do so that you can enjoy the things that you need to enjoy that's coming up senior year. All right.
Yes, sir.
And if you need me, let me know. Excuse me. So before I let you go, I got you all here. So you've been part of our program now for about 6 weeks. Where would you say that you were before starting with us, and where would you say that you are now since you've been with us about 6 weeks?
Before I guess you could say, kind of lost and organized and stuff, but now I'm like more organized, and everything is coming into like the purpose is that stuff is in so this program has helped me a lot mentally, and the coaching you give me as a coach and the advice you give me helps out a lot too. So I think that's what I've been from now to in the past.
Okay, cool. Would you recommend this program to athletes, seniors, juniors, anyway? I mean, would you recommend this program to parents and athletes?
Yes, sir. Of course, I would definitely recommend this to athletes.
Sweet. All right, man. Well, that's it. I got my class here, and they are eagerly awaiting this good information. And so we'll holler Ken in the next couple hours. I'll just check on you going from there. All right. Again, listen. So that's just kind of going over the athletic resume. You know that your athlete needs an athletic resume. It's one of the two that they need to have in their toolbox. If they don't have one, they need to have one. And if you're unsure about how to go about it, then reach out to me. And we'll see how we can go about helping you and your athlete move on from there. All right, go check out my free case study video at BeTheRightRecruit.com if you haven't done it as of yet. And I'll talk to y'all a little bit later. All right, peace. All right, Ken, I'll holler at you, my brother.
All right, Coach, thanks.
All right.
Yo, just so you understand it, this is Coach Carvel Bailey's program with the spirit of Bob Hambry. This is Blessed to Ball, helping athletes, and we represent. Study your craft, your mentality leads to excellence. It's all about your mindset. We'll never stop addressing this, so be positive and not a pessimist. Confidence took James Harden higher. If you really want it, it ain't gonna be easy. It's gonna be hard as carbon fiber, but we got you. From counseling to workshops, we do it. You'll go farther with a scholarship. We'll help you get recruited. Yo, anyone can dribble and shoot, but it's the ones who study basketball internally that make it to Duke University. Knowledge goes around. The game is played from the neck up and not from the shoulders down. This is Blessed to Ball, helping you with obstacles. The athletes are the rocket. Blessed to Ball is the rocket fuel. If you hit a wall, we can help you slowly climb it. So keep a Mamba mentality like Kobe Bryant. Blessed to Ball. Cherish the opportunities that you have. Blessed to Ball. Use your mentality to master the craft. Blessed to Ball. Come join our team, it's a new day. Follow our steps and watch how much better you play. Blessed to Ball. Cherish the opportunities that you have. Blessed to Ball. Use your mentality to master the craft. Blessed to Ball. Come join our team, it's a new day. Follow our steps and watch how much better you play. Yo, Coach Carvel Bailey. Hey, listen to your coach, man. He ain't no scrub off the street. That man got credentials, academic and street. Believe it. And my name is strategic.